up YouTube? My name is Kevin Fitzgerald, and this is going to be my POV stand-up video. Let's go. About to kill it. Let's get excited.
Kevin's up next. Isn't Kevin up there?
Kevin!
Hey Ben, what's up? How is everybody doing? Good. Alright, I'm so good. Alright, so I am a comedian. I tell jokes. A little bit of a switch up. And for those of you who are wondering why I'm holding an iPhone next to my forehead, it's because you guys are a part of a great experience, groundbreaking experience right now. This is the very first POV stand-up video, point of view. Yeah, he's way too into it. Based off the demographic and amount of people here, this is the kinkiest thing I've ever seen, but... Alright, so... Yeah, so I can see all of you, which is good, because if I was blind, I feel like that'd be a huge bummer. I feel like that's just horrible. You know, like, especially now because the commercials nowadays, you just have no idea what they're about. Like, I saw a commercial that Hot Pockets is running, where it just goes, the guy introduces his friend to his sister, like, hey Jen, this is my sister. And then he takes a bite into his Hot Pocket and says, so hot. His sister then walks over, takes a bite of the Hot Pocket, and also says, that is hot. Now I'm sitting there thinking, this must just fuck with blind people. Because after he just says, here's my sister, so hot. That is hot. Hot Pockets. How does that make any sense? But yeah. Alright, so I'm 18 years old. Not a lot of people believe I'm 18 years old because I have a baby face, and you know, it's really just the worst when I try and go do age-appropriate things. Like I went to go see an R-rated movie, and the guy at the counter, you know, he patted me on the head and said, sorry sweetie, you can't see this without your mommy. So then I turned around and I stabbed him. But and it's funny, people have laughed at that joke. I took that man's life away. His kids are never gonna have a father. I'm just kidding. I didn't stab him. I shot him. Knives are dated. But when I really noticed that I had a baby face was in the month of November, because there's a practice now called No Shave November, which involves just trying to look like a homeless man for the entire month. Basically, you don't shave. And some people, they come out and they have that perfect amount of facial hair, you know, like that nice ragged look. They look like a kid in the candy store. Me, I get like the worst possible amount of facial hair, like that nice patchy blonde look. I'm like a diabetic kid in a candy store. It's just awful. So if you couldn't tell by the boat shoes that I was wearing or the color of my skin, I am white. And as a white man, I would like to thank the dance community for making the Bernie acceptable. And for those of you who don't know what the Bernie is, it's basically what every drunk white guy would do at a party before the Bernie was a dance. And it's just they kind of like just put their shoulders back and flail randomly. And if it's dark, you can always tell who the white guys are by who's ever bent over doing that, or whoever's just pointing in random directions and looking. But yeah, so I'm white, which is good for all of you, just in case if you're a racist and you refer to me by my race. Because if I was Arab, that'd just be awkward, you know. Because obviously I'm killing it up here. So if you were talking to your friends and you said, man, that Arab killed it up there, everybody was dying, you might be on CNN in the next couple of weeks. Or heaven forbid I was Muslim and I bombed, which are two completely implausible things. I'm amazing and I'm white. You know, next thing you know, you get pulled over by a cop for violating the Patriot Act. So yeah. I wish I was Tim Tebow, because Tim Tebow made $2.1 million last year to sit on the Jets bench and cheer on Mark Sanchez. He is basically an overpaid cheerleader, only he has bigger tits. He got paid so much to do so little, he's the Khloe Kardashian of the NFL. Yeah, he knows. So there are a lot of proverbs, but a lot of them don't make sense. Like, Chinese have a proverb, fall down 7, get up 8. I thought the Chinese were supposed to be good at math, and that makes no sense. Unless if you're previously on the ground, you have to get up and then it evens itself out. Or if the last time you get up, there's something you have to get up over again. You know, or there's another famous proverb, that which does not kill you only makes you stronger. I'll call bullshit because I've seen Stephen Hawking. I mean, really, how much do you think that guy's benching at the gym? I would kill to get his voice thing just for a day. I would abuse the hell out of it. Just say the funniest crap. It should be perfect. But 2 minutes? Alright. So yeah. I'm on social media, I'm on Instagram. I'm below the age of 21, I have to be, it's required. And Instagram is interesting because it's basically just, did you have dinner? Are you at Starbucks? Or are you a whore? And do you have a mirror? But Instagram has made it so much easier to detect anorexia because anytime you see somebody hashtag the word food porn and put an empty plate up, that's a pretty big warning sign. Or if they just take a selfie in the mirror and you just see a horizontal line going down their body, you know, pretty bad. Anorexia is pretty funny when you think about it. Have you ever thought about trying to explain anorexia to somebody from a third world country? Like, oh no, we have food. We just don't want to eat it because we want to be skinny. Oh no, the water's, yeah, no. We have the food, we just choose not to eat it. Alright, so most comedians make a big last joke before they leave, but most comedians also have an attentive audience, so I'm just gonna go. Alright, my name's Kevin Fitzgerald, I'll see you guys, alright?